If you only have a couple minutes for scripture today, I got you. We're going to read the verse of the day from YouVersion, which I find really, really helpful. If you don't have YouVersion downloaded, I highly recommend it. But let's get into it. Today's verse of the day is Proverbs 19:17. Whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will repay him for his deed. Now, it's important to remember that Proverbs isn't necessarily a list of cause and effect promises. This verse isn't saying for every dollar you donate, you're going to get $5 back. While it would be really great for us here on earth if that was the case, that doesn't really line up with the spirit of the God we know, right? Proverbs is pretty much full of general wisdom. Again, not cause and effect. It's not if you do this one thing, you're going to get this very measurable result as a transaction. Important distinction. But this is a really great call to be aware of where our resources are going. When I spoke to God this morning, and I do listening prayer during my quiet time, one of the things he said was to allow his resources to flow through me. So instead of wanting to hold on to the things that God gives us, God absolutely blesses us. And pretty much the only spot in scripture where God tells us to test him is in the financial realm. However, blessings are not a gold star. They're not a, hey, great job, here's your reward. They are a tool, they are a stepping stone to be able to do something more, to be able to further God's kingdom, to be able to do more of his work, which is really cool, but it's also quite the responsibility. So in my quiet time this morning, I always start by asking God, Father, what do you want me to know today? And what he said was, allow my resources to flow through you. Trying to hoard them for yourself, whether due to selfishness or fear, will cause me to open another channel through which my blessings will flow. Be faithful both with little and with much. I care for my own, and my own are those doing my work at my direction. If you're new to listening prayer, I have a couple videos on that on my page. I always want to say channel because I'm used to doing YouTube, but on my page, if you want to know more, just leave a comment or check out the organization Seek Well. I think their website is seekwell.org. They have a lot of awesome information about listening prayer, and yes, it is biblical. So as far as a practical action step for today, I would really strongly encourage you to take some time meditating on this verse. Get out your journal. You know, I'm a fan of journaling if you have been around for a while, and think about where your resources are going, what God is giving you, where the resources are going, and how your attitude is towards them. Are you holding on to them because you're afraid of scarcity, which is really, really easy to do? I do that myself. Or are you allowing God's blessings to be a stepping stone, to be a tool to further his work and his kingdom? A lot of times doing God's work doesn't look like making the best, most logical decisions. I mean, Peter stepped out of a boat onto water. That defies all logic. So sometimes following God in the financial sense can be really scary and even fly in the face of sound financial advice that we would get from the world or even from our loving Christian parents. So take some time to journal and think about where the resources that God is giving you are going. Are you holding on to them tightly, or are you allowing the blessings that he is giving you to flow through you and do his work, specifically to those who are underprivileged, who are disadvantaged, who are oppressed, who really need these resources? So follow for more.